are. Okay. Another Wednesday night live stream. Never really named this thing. I think last week I was like, hanging with John or whatever. Anyway, so welcome again. If you're on the Connors Music Facebook page or on our YouTube channel, welcome. And please make sure you throw comments in so I know you're there and I can say hey to you. I had one of my students, it was really cute. She mentioned, oh, I said hi or something, or I saw you, but you didn't say hi to me. And I said, well, I didn't see in the comments, and maybe she was watching it after, right? Because they stay live. But anyway, so make sure you throw comments in. I can say hi, or if you have any questions, please throw them at us. And hi, Aaron, how you doing? There we go. And so today we're going to have a little fun. I've got a special guest with me, as you might have seen in the description. I've got Brother Joe in, and this is perfect. Yeah, give him the applause. Say hey to Joe. Perfect because we wanted to dive into some folk instruments tonight, and Joe's the king of the folk instruments. And also you have to welcome him as a Readers of Choice award-winning music teacher too. So he comes with a claim here. I'm good. Oh, and hey Chris, how you doing? So the other sort of inspiration for tonight's choices of songs would be the local Georgina sign wars that's been going on. Hey, how's it going, Neil? So if you haven't been following this online, it's hashtag Georgina Sign War, and local businesses have been using their signs. How you doing, John? To gently bash each other, have some playful fun, some punny fun, and so we've been engaging with some of the local businesses. For example, like the Queensway Market, we print T-shirts, and also with Team Metherall, who posted a sort of a pun about the song Country Roads and about Georgina being a home and place you could find a home because they're real estate agents. And I thought that was very clever and a great use of the lyrics from John Denver's classic Country Roads. But we wanted to respond, and so we used several song titles from John Denver's catalog in our response. And while I was doing that post and creating the sign image, I kept thinking, these are great songs. Hey, Kathy. Kathy says hi to you, Joe.
Hello, Kathy.
And so I was like, these are great songs. We should use these for the next live stream and get Joe in here with some folk instruments and have some fun. So that's what's inspired it. And maybe we're going to start a whole new thing. We'll call it hashtag Georgina Song War, where you get to share songs with each other in a fun and playful way.
Can I have a pitch for naming your vlog?
Naming your vlog, yes.
Yes. Could we call it just like the Dimples vlog?
No, not this. No, this is a music store vlog.
Yeah.
Yes, I flash my dimples, of course.
Yes, of course you do.
I don't know, maybe you could put in the comments suggestions you might have for naming this live stream event.
Dimples
It's
and
not really a
tunes.
vlog, though.
Gear.
It's a live
vlog.
stream concert.
Oh.
Live event concert
My bad.
with some information about gear. And of course, throw your questions in if you have questions about the gear we're using.
Speaking of which,
What are you going to use first?
what song would you like to do?
We're going to... So I want to play Sunshine on Your Shoulders, or on my shoulders first. And partly because when you talk about Georgina being our home, which we told Team Metherall, it's always been our home. The line, sunshine on the water looks so lovely, just perfectly sums up a drive along Lake Drive, I think, or a walk or a bike ride along Lake Drive. Singing beats singing? Oh,
Signing.
Singing beats signing. Yes, I agree, Tony. Singing beats signing. Yes.
So
Sunshine on the Water looks so lovely, like a drive along Lake Drive or a walk or a bike ride along there, because it's a beautiful spot to do that. They've lowered the speed limit down to 30K, so it's a great spot to do that. So with Sunshine on My Shoulders, what instrument are you going to use first, Joe?
My first featured instrument will be the Gold Tone A Little Gem banjolele. One of the beautiful things about a banjolele is ukuleles, in general, in a jam or music setting, are often a little drowned out. They're a little underpowered. So you can get yourself a ukulele with a pickup. That's a great alternative. But if you're looking to keep it acoustic but a little bit more punch, and you love that banjo tone, going with a banjolele gives you all the playability that you know as a person who plays ukulele, but with the tone and volume, punch, aggression. No, not aggression.
So you've got your uke hat while playing this banjo uke.
Yeah, banjo uke or banjolele.
Yeah.
So I'm in my head thinking ukulele.
Uke Joe.
Yes, but and again, when it comes to alternate tunings, really this is what this boils down to. A lot of instruments with strings and frets, if you know one, the mechanics are similar, but the mindset is different because you're in a different office, right? So where you reach for notes and chord shapes and everything like that are totally different, but with some practice you can navigate each of these different tunings and instruments and make a lot of cool music and give it each of their personal touch.
You just threw your teacher hat on there for a second. That was
always.
great.
I'm always wearing my teacher hat.
So we're going to use the banjolele, right? That's what we're calling it?
Yeah.
Okay, gem.
The little gem.
The little gem. And for all three songs, I'm going to be using the Epiphone. It's a new model from Epiphone. Can you see that? Epiphone Starling with this beautiful pickguard. And these are probably among the best, if not the best, under $200 guitar I've seen ever, maybe. I might even say ever.
In our shop right now, certainly.
Yeah, it's quite phenomenal. So there's a couple good rivals.
Yeah.
But this is right up there. So hopefully you enjoy that one.
Another piece of equipment, since we're being gearheads,
yeah, a little bit,
is the AirTurn B200. This is really key. You guys don't see that I'm using this effective tool, but when somebody throws new songs at you that you haven't played a lot, you might want to have sheets in front of you. Some people do the paper thing, and the paper thing's all fine and good. I've got my sheets projected up on a tablet at eye height, and using a Bluetooth foot switcher, I can change my pages with my feet while I play.
Chris notes the Starling plays so smooth, and that's a nice color. It is a nice color, this wine red, and it's very smooth and very rich. I'm very impressed with it. Last thing I'll note, we're not plugged in like we were talking about acoustic. We've just got two condenser mics. Joe's singing and playing into the Aston Origin, and I'm singing and playing into the Aston Stealth. So if my voice sounds a little more sparkly and a little more present because of the direction ability of the Stealth, it's exclusively the microphone that's causing that.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Here we go. Sunshine on my shoulders. Sunshine on my shoulders makes me happy. Sunshine in my eyes can make me cry. Sunshine on the water looks so lovely. Sunshine almost always makes me high. If I had a day that I could give you, I'd give to you a day just like today. If I had a song that I could sing for you, I'd sing a song to make you feel this way. Sunshine on my shoulders makes me happy. Sunshine in my eyes makes me cry. Sunshine on the water looks so lovely. Sunshine almost always makes me high. If I had a tale that I could tell you, I'd tell a tale sure to make you smile. If I had a wish that I could wish for you, I'd make a wish of sunshine all the while. Sunshine on my shoulder makes me happy. Sunshine in my eyes makes me cry. Sunshine on the water looks so lovely. Sunshine almost always makes me high. Sunshine almost all the time makes me high. Sunshine almost always not bad, eh? I'm hearing the applause there. Good stuff. Thank you, John. Chris, awesome. I'm glad it sounds great. I was looking for a pro input on the audio to make sure we were loud enough but not too loud. Leo, is it Guinness time? I think it's Guinness time. Serenade me as I enjoy. Awesome.
Oh,
I wish I'd had my Guinness ready
Guinness
because
would be
it
lovely.
does sound like Guinness time. That's awesome. Thank you, guys.
Does.
Thank you for the comments. Again, if you have questions about the Little Gem or any of the cool folk instruments Joe's using tonight from Gold Tone, or about the Epiphone Starling, or just a general question, feel free to throw it in the comments. We're going to watch that. Oh, and Theo is clapping. That's my grandson.
Aww.
So that's my wife letting me know he's clapping along. That's awesome.
Wicked.
So tasty.
The
Thank
Little
you.
Gem, I'll quickly point out something a little bit unique about it. So, as far as banjolales go, banjolales or banjo ukes are not a new phenomenon. They've been around for quite some time. I'm going to go into the Wayback Playback Machine. There was this era of like the banjo orchestra. So there was, all these different sizes and styles of banjos, and they tried to emulate all the different instruments, but with a banjo body. So early 20s and 30s, they're still kicking around banjolins or banjo mandolins and banjitars, and even I've got some really neat footage of a really old band using a banjo bass.
There you go.
So it was like an upright bass with a ginormous banjo body. So
You always think those are photoshopped when you see those
Right,
photos. Like, that's
right.
not real.
And so the folk alternative phenomenon has really come back, and finding different ways to recreate all those different sounds and give them new life. And equally, ukulele is its own phenomenon.
Mm-hmm.
That 20 years ago, it had its own. It had this small niche of people who said, "I really like Tiptoe Through the Tulips, Tiny Tim,"
And then Hawaii.
and Hawaiian, right?
Yeah.
And then a number of acoustic rock bands have really breathed a whole new life and spirit into it, taken YouTube and social media by storm. So it's such an approachable instrument, such a friendly instrument. And so there's a lot of young students and adult students alike who have gravitated to ukulele as being their foray into music.
So if you're looking for any of these folk alternative, as Joe mentioned, instruments on Connors Music's website, you go to connorsmusic.ca, go to the folk section, and you'll find
Check out the Little
ukuleles,
Gem.
mandolins, banjos, violins, fiddles.
One thing you'll notice about the Little Gem that makes it unique compared to other banjoleles is the acrylic
The body.
resonating bowl
Yeah.
and body to it. It is really cool. It is really unique. It still projects a lot of sound. Has a lot of punch, but it also makes it one of the most affordable banjoleles that Goldtone has in their arsenal. So a nice way to get into the banjolele conversation with a good playing, nice sounding, but also more affordable instruments. That's really cool.
So next up, we're going to do Take Me Home Country Roads. This, again, was the song that Team Metherall put on the side of their truck in their image on Facebook and rewrote the words for their Georgina Sign War post. Again, if you're just joining us now, songs by John Denver we're playing tonight, inspired by the Georgina Sign War or Battle of the Sign War with Team Metherall. And we're hoping to start hashtag Georgina Song Wars. So what are we using for this tune, Joe?
The Goldtone 5-string banjo. We're into the land of the AC series. The AC1 in this case, part of the more affordable approach, but still getting a really quality, really good playable instrument by Goldtone. This is a banjo that features a composite body, so as opposed to having wood, and this doesn't have wood in the body of the instrument, but that doesn't seem to affect the playability. It gives it a bit of a surprisingly woody tone for an instrument.
Lightweight.
Very lightweight. Great for a camper's banjo or your first banjo. So it's nice and lightweight and affordable.
Okay, so Chris says AC1, and I didn't see Steve's applause. Thank you, Steve, for that. I'm assuming that was from Sunshine on My Shoulders. All right, here we go. A little country roads. Do you need to air turn?
I do need to air turn, but I also would consider that I didn't pack any picks. So I'll play this in with my fingers, sans banjo picks.
So you're not going to get the full banjo tone experience today.
Well, I might switch it up and give a little folkier flavor to it too. We'll see what happens as we go. So
right.
I just got to make sure I don't
watch out for the barrier.
Our safety barrier, making sure that we don't speak moistly upon each other.
Indeed. Great banjo.
Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, the Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like a breeze. Country road, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Them country roads, all my memories gather round her. Miner's lady, stranger to blue water, dark and dusty, painted on the sky, misty taste of moonshine, teardrops in my eye. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Them country roads. I hear a voice in the morning hour, she calls me. The radio reminds me of my home far away. And driving down the road, I get the feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. And country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home.
There we go.
That was fun.
Very good. What did they do? They said West Georgina. No,
West Georgina.
I think they just took West Virginia and made it Georgina.
Realizing that if my map of Georgina is correct, West Georgina is actually in Cook's Bay.
That's right. West side.
Yeah. West side.
On the boat.
West side would be
on the boat.
bay.
Yeah. Very good. All right, and we should sort of admit this one is a regular in the Connors Brothers.
Arsenal.
Connors Brothers set, so that one we already pre-rehearsed. Mind you, Sunshine on My Shoulders, I just learned this week completely from scratch.
Yeah.
And the next one, we're both familiar with from our childhood, as it's, I think, one of our mom's favorites.
Mm-hmm.
And so we've definitely heard it sung a few times, but this is our first time playing it together.
For Country Roads, I will point out, not to be like all like check out the dude in the cap. I don't often flip banjo styles mid-song. So
even though it was a regular song, that was a new approach.
What was it? Summoning my inner Kermit the Frog.
Yes.
For a little moving right along strumming style. That's a tune I'd love to cover someday.
And what's the other? Rainbow Connection?
Yeah, that's that.
Oh, yeah.
Why are there so many songs about rainbows? What's on the other side?
Oh,
so that's for another day.
For another one, for sure.
Yeah.
And we're going to just react to a few comments there. Thank you, Megan. Thank you, a couple of pros there. Thanks, Chris. And Dan, we agree. Great banjo. Steve, thank you. Great job. And Russell, thank you. I'm glad you're a fan of the John Denver music. I think you've heard us play Country Roads a few times, but these other two maybe not, because we've never played them. That's fine. Donna, thank you. Yes, Dan and Kathy loves Kermit.
Who doesn't love Kermit?
I saw one of it probably wasn't a sign war candidate, but they had a sign up that just said something like, "When it rains, look for rainbows."
Right.
I noticed that somewhere around town. I can't remember where I saw it. There's so many great signs during the sign war, but also some great signs all the time, right? So, great community, Georgina is. Okay, so we got a special instrument here to wrap up today in our gold tone featured folk instrument section. What are you playing now, Joe?
So this is the gold tone mandola. This particular mandola, it's interesting. The mandolin family of instruments has much like the ukulele family, where there's like soprano or soprano, tenor and baritone and concert sizes. Mandolins also come in a wide variety of sizes. We just think of mandolins being your traditional small, higher pitched instrument. The mandola and then octave mandolins and bouzouki and all that, they have a rich history in participating in lots of styles of music. I would say my time with mandolas and octave mandolins is more of a East Coast Irish bent, thinking more like a bouzouki than tonally in where I would occupy a band space. But unlike the other instruments we've been playing that have, there's a lot of the instruments here have a similar relative tuning. This is tuned in fifths, so as a result, the shaping and everything is completely different, which gives you a more lateral approach to how you play this instrument for people who play guitar and then pick up a mandolin or a mandola or a tenor banjo or anything of the like. So as a result, it's a different set of shapes, but it's the same family of shapes, whether you're playing a mandolin, a mandola, a tenor banjo, or it's also the same relative as a violin. So instead of E, A, D, G tuning, we're using, in this case, a low octave G, D, A, E.
There you go.
Often you can see these in C, D, D, A tuning as well. There's lots of places for mandolas to occupy.
Gold Tone calls this the Irish traditional mandola too, don't they?
Right. Well, in this case, being in a G, D, A, E tuning is very conducive to that really rich Irish or bouzouki style.
Like Dan here says, mandola looks, and then mandola looks good. I was like, mandola looks.
Mandola looks
and hi, Jeff. Happy hump day to you as well. Hope you're having a great time there. And cello banjo Joe.
Yeah, well, and so cello banjo is another in the land of folk alternative that Gold Tone makes, and it's a really low CGDA. instrument that occupies the same frequency as a cello.
So as much as I've been suggesting you check out connorsmusic.ca, which you should, for your folk needs, but also if you go to Goldtone's website, they've got so many neat instruments. We've only featured 3 of them today, but check them out. And anything that they make, we can get in for you too, so we can order you. Just chat with us. Also, right after this song, we're gonna give away a couple of T-shirts. I forgot to do that, so we're gonna do one more song here for you, and then give away some of our Music Made Me Smile T-shirts to those of you that are watching live. So this next song is called Any Song. You fill up my senses like a night in the forest, like a mountain in springtime, like a walk in the rain, like a storm in the desert, like a sleepy blue ocean. You fill up my senses, come fill me again. Come, let me love you, let me give my life to you. Let me drown in your laughter, let me die in your arms. Let me lay down beside you, let me always be with you. Come, let me love you, come love me again. Let me give my life to you. Come, let me love you, come love me again. You fill up my senses like a night in the forest, like a mountain in springtime, like a walk in the rain, like a storm in the desert, like a sleepy blue ocean. You fill up my senses, come fill me again. There we go. Any Song by John Denver.
The Goldtone Mando.
Ooh. And cello, John Denver. Wow, that's reaching back some. Yes, Roy. Back some years. You know, I was reading up a little bit about John Denver, because as much as I've always appreciated his music, I wouldn't say I was like, you know, I didn't know his biography offhand, but quite the story and quite the sad ending, of course. You know, anytime somebody's so talented dies younger, and it was a tragic plane accident in a homemade plane. I don't know if he made the plane or, but it was sort of that was the scenario there, and
we'll encourage a little bit of Wikipedia searching on who made the plane.
Yeah, right.
Or maybe they stripped that name from the history books.
Yeah,
they're like, who
yeah.
made that plane?
We don't need to talk about that. Oh, thank you, Ross. Nice job. Mum says great job. That makes the night now for us, because that was one of the major goals there.
Fan critic.
So I'm glad Mum's enjoying it there. Thank you, John. Sounds great. Well done. Enjoyed it, Russell. Excellent job as always. Beautifully done. Okay, so here's one of the trivia questions for tonight, if you can answer quickly. During the Georgina Sign Wars, which company used the lyrics from Country Roads that inspired tonight's live stream. So let's see if you were paying attention or you're watching the whole show. Put it in the comments. If you put it in the comments the next minute here, then we'll get you a free Music Made Me Smile t-shirt.
A free t-shirt.
We'll just reach out and figure out what size you want. We still have some sizes, a variety available a little. Come on, which company? Somebody put it in the comments here. Whether you're on YouTube or Facebook, we've got people watching here. Oh, Metherall. There we go. Dan DeMarco. You're the winner of the t-shirt. Maybe we should do one more trivia question, eh? You can make one up.
Oh, I can make up a
Yeah,
trivia.
that's
okay.
what I was kind of alluding to that earlier.
All right.
Connor's music. Well, yes. I guess. Well, we were in it with Team Metherall, but we didn't. Yeah.
Metherall.
But we responded, John. So let's get him a t-shirt too. Okay. Thank you for your comments. Okay, Joe, do you have a?
All right.
Dan's too fast.
Dan is very fast.
Okay, well, get ready on the keyboard there, Donna.
Yeah. Well, and he's won a t-shirt now, so it means that opens up the floor.
Yeah, right. So Dan can't win 2 t-shirts.
Yeah, or
it's
3 or
1
4.
t-shirt
Yeah.
per live stream concert.
Yeah, okay.
Available. Okay, so what do you got here?
What is the name of this unique instrument? What is the name of this unique instrument featured tonight?
We're just like watching for the
I
comments.
know, Dan.
Like,
that's why I knew I could.
I know. That's one
I
I knew. Of course.
That's why I didn't want Dan to jump
Yeah.
on that one. Too easy for Mr. DeMarco.
Glad he was paying attention to the Sign Wars, though. Again, if you haven't checked it out yet, just go search hashtag Georgina Sign Wars. It's quite fun. A lot of great, clever punniness going on across the town with all the businesses. And Ross Jameson gets it there with Mandola.
And that's the
And John McLean, you're so close. Mandola's like the bigger brother. So if Joe was a mandolin, I'd be the mandola.
Right, exactly. That's the
Right?
Yeah.
Little richer in tone. No, just joking. Little older. That's it.
Right.
So Ross, thanks for your comment there. We'll get you a t-shirt. And of course, Dan and John and everyone, thanks for tuning in tonight for the weekly Wednesday live stream. We're going to keep this going up while we're while we're in lockdown. So mark your calendars for next Wednesday. We'll have some music and chat about some gear and answer some questions and have some fun.
And thanks for having me out for the Dimple vlog.
Applaud Joe for being such a great guest. And Jeff says, congratulations, Ross. That's awesome. All right. Thanks again. Have a great night, guys. We'll see you next Wednesday. Go Leafs, go.